Here are 10,000 bees, and over the next 100 days, they'll live in my home. But becoming a hive means fighting fear, death, and war. Their survival means everything to the queen, to the planet, and now to me. The only problem, I've never done this before.
Oh no, that one just stung me. Look at him.
If I could find the queen, the rest of the bees will follow me home. But there's a catch.
They all look the same. They all look the same.
The bees will do anything to protect their queen. She is the one who started this, and she is the only one who can finish it.
Dude, what?
And then I noticed it. They weren't just flying. They were marching. Marching to their queen.
Queen.
After an hour of pain, I had finally found her. The leader of the hive. But my journey as a beekeeper has only just begun. And with the queen captured, the bees made their way inside. But when I brought them home, I knew they would not be safe for long. Too many bees in too little space. I didn't have much time. I decided to turn my cabinet into a beehive. A tube lets them travel between the inside and outside world. But to move the bees in, I have to wait for nightfall. Bees cannot fly in the dark, so this should be easy. The first step is to get the queen. But they were extremely defensive. I have to be careful not to cause alarm. One wrong move and the whole colony will panic. So I gently placed the queen into the hive. The rest of the bees should follow her scent. They didn't move, didn't care. So I tried scooping them into the entrance, but this caused them to panic.
Help!
The bees had no idea where to go.
I forgot to zip up the bee suit.
They swarmed the cameras, the lights, and even our heads.
You hear them? Uh-huh. Oh, I hear them. They're literally on my head.
The bees were lost and couldn't find their queen.
Oh, hello. Oh.
But a few began fanning their wings. They are spreading the scent of the queen. The others could smell it. And pretty soon, the bees were marching to their queen. It was almost unbelievable. I decided to let them be overnight. And over the coming days, their lives are about to change forever, thanks to the internet browser, Opera.
Wait, what?
When I began my bee research, I had over 40 tabs open, which is a total mess. But I can use Opera's built-in AI tool, Aria, to instantly organize my tabs. Whoa! And they can be expanded or collapsed with a single click. But it even caught this bee's attention. If I take a picture of her, I can use Aria's image recognition tool to analyze and explain the photo. And Aria can make custom images as well. You wish that was you. And thanks to the floating music player, I can control my music without interrupting my browsing. Opera lets you choose from 7 different streaming platforms, and you can listen to music even outside the browser. But what we really love is their video pop-out feature. I can watch YouTube while studying the bees. And all you have to do is click the link in my description to download Opera for free today. And by day 4, their empire was underway.
This is my subscriber's room, and we're about to transform it into their dream bedroom.
So this is my subscriber, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi.
And this is his current bedroom.
You're a big superhero fan.
Yes.
His room is covered in holes,
Don't have a TV.
but worst of all,
The bed creaks every night.
This room definitely needed an upgrade. Luckily, I partnered with Warner Brothers Games to transform a subscriber's room who's really into DC superheroes, which Charlie obviously is. And since he told me his favorite was Superman, we're gonna attempt to transform this room into something like this. A Superman themed room with not only a new bed, but a huge TV and a crazy gaming setup as well.
However, we have only got 3 days to build this one.
What, 3? I don't we normally get 5?
Wow.
Because me and my friends have removed everything from Charlie's room, he's now got nowhere to sleep.
Well, this is where you're staying for the next couple of days. Is this going to be your bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel quite bad about, like, you sleeping here. If we don't get it done in like 3 days, you can have my golden play button.
With my golden play button now on the line, it was time to get started on the walls. Not only are they covered in holes, but there's also not any texture. You see, I want to theme this room around Superman's Fortress of Solitude, which is a huge ice cave. You can see it here in the new Superman movie, which is where we got a lot of inspiration to build this room off, as well as taking a huge amount of inspiration from DC Worlds Collide, which you'll definitely be able to notice throughout this video. So to make it look like the Fortress of Solitude, we have these ice white wall panels, which we need to cover the entire walls in. We got the first wall done super quickly, but the other one wasn't going to be as easy.
We've got a problem. The wall, it's not exactly level because when I put this one up, look at that. It's like half a centimetre out.
There's a very faint line there.
The wall is not straight.
Because the wall wasn't level, we had to make small adjustments to nearly every single wall panel. However, when putting up these panels, this wasn't going to be our main problem.
So, we sort of ran out of wall panels. As you can see, missing some here, and we're also missing a bunch there. So, not the best of news. However, I'm going to order some more. They'll come tomorrow.
And it looks like we'll have to finish the walls on day 2.
Okay, so I won't lie, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was busy shopping, buying stuff for the room, yeah.
Despite the fact that I was tired, I had work to do, so I fixed the panels. And now the walls were done. Well, about 80% done, because I was going to do something special with the last one. In the meantime, I got Charlie's new rug laid out, and I can't lie, the softness of it nearly put me to sleep.
I could actually sleep here, forget the bed. This is very comfortable. I haven't had a lot of sleep. Yeah. Right. Oh. Speaking of beds, that's the bed.
So now that the bed was here, it was time to move on to furniture. But with me and Jack being so tired, we were going to need to call in some help.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It's literally super. Oh, my God.
Realistically, it's just a streamer that we found one time who kind of looks like Superman. But it didn't matter because he was super strong and managed to help me and Jack lift the rest of the bed up the stairs. But that doesn't mean we were not going to face any problems.
Wait, hang on. That's literally, I'm not even gonna lie, not gonna fit.
What if we angle it?
Yeah, okay, good call, Superman. Yeah, there we go, push. Now, whilst that is happening, I want to tell you about the kind folks who are sponsoring this video. DC Worlds Collide. Still not fitting.
No, it's not fitting.
I'm stuck.
So DC Worlds Collide is a new free-to-play mobile game where you can create your own team of superhero and villains to compete in dynamic PvP and PvE turn-based battles.
Usually, turn-based games are normally quite slow, but there's always something going on in this, which I actually really like. However, I have been stuck on this level for like a solid couple of days now. I'm gonna do it though, trust me.
There's an absolute ton of superheroes and villains that you can collect in this game, like Batman or Superman, who's helping me push a bed up the stairs at the moment.
I've unlocked a good amount of characters so far, but apparently there's 72 of them, and I've only got 16, which means I've got a lot to catch up on. There's also DC Universe collectibles like the Batmobile, the Invisible Jet, and lots more. Yeah, we got it. If you guys want to give this game a try and support the channel by supporting the brands that allow us to make these videos possible, there will be a link in the description below, and there'll also be a QR code here.
Back in the room, me and Jack had finished bringing all the furniture upstairs. But there was still a lot to do.
We've got a lot more work to do, come on, get up. You can't be tired already.
You're Superman, you haven't done anything all day. You can build the bed.
Deal, I can build the bed.
But I wasn't just going to sit around while that happened, as I had a little surprise for Charlie. I'm going to go and take Charlie to the toy store because I feel quite bad that I've sort of kicked him out of his room, so I'm gonna go let him buy whatever he wants. And that's exactly what he did. As when he went in the store, he went straight for all of his favorite DC characters, like Batman, who is actually coincidentally my favorite, considering he carries my team in Worlds Collide. He also got a few other characters like Superman, who actually has a few different variations because of the upcoming movie. And after a few more characters like the Flash and Green Lantern, our cart was filling up quickly. Back at the house, Jack and Superman were hard at work constructing the bed.
Yeah.
You've got quite a lot of stuff. Once we were done buying Charlie's toys,
It's too heavy for him.
I headed back to see the progress of the bed.